Once you find the Starrett product you're looking for, you can launch the new Starrett 3D Parts Catalog by clicking on the 3D icon. As the 3D Parts Catalog launches in your browser window, you'll see a 3D representation of the product on your left. You can rotate it by holding down the left mouse button, and zoom or pan with the middle mouse button or wheel. Or you can use the toggle buttons in the bottom left corner to change your left mouse button control. If I click the zoom or pan toggle button, now I can zoom or pan by holding and dragging the left mouse button. Another useful feature is the ability to show or hide the rotation center. This turns the yellow axis on or off per your preference. Another great feature is the ability to change the transparency of a part by selecting a part and sliding the transparency bar over to the right. To access more detailed views of the product, select the Sheet drop-down in the upper left-hand corner. Here you'll find breakdowns of the product per subassembly or kit. When you hold the mouse over a component, it will highlight in the parts list to give you instant validation of the part you require. Likewise, you can hold your mouse over the parts list row and the corresponding 3D graphic will highlight. Double-clicking on a parts list row will zoom in to that specific part. As we dive further into the product breakdown, you'll notice that the parts list changes accordingly depending on the breakdown. This provides you, the customer, with the optimal way to find, identify, and order the parts you need. Each breakdown comes with a 2D graphic as well. These drawings are also linked to the parts list to use the same identification and validation techniques you saw with the 3D. If you need a printout, you can click on the Print Graphics and Print Table button for printouts of your selections. You can also create a spreadsheet of the parts you need by holding down the Control button, selecting the parts you require, and clicking the Excel button in the top right corner. You can also break down the products by placing your mouse over a subassembly or kit and clicking your right mouse button to access the more detailed views. And if you get stuck or have a question at any time, simply click the Help button in the top right corner for instant instructions. With the ability to view the 3D and the 2D graphics, the ability to break down the products into its details, and have it linked to the parts list to provide instant identification and validation, the new Starrett 3D Parts Catalog ensures that you can find and identify the right parts for your job faster and more effectively than ever.